Hello YouTube. Well, I haven't done a video. Well, no, I've been doing a lot of videos lately. I've actually been a bit more extensively involved in my videos, so much so that I've even included my girlfriend in it. Okay, well, what are we looking at today? Cameras. I don't know whether anybody remembers these, but this is I think this is first sort of reasonable camera. It was a 6.0 megapixel camera, which I mean, considering it's, it's not a fancy camera. It ain't got much of a freaking zoom on it, and it's pretty freaking, it's not very, it's, slow to take shots, and it's dodgy as when it comes to taking shots most of the time. Probably some of the Olympus cameras would be okay, but considering the time period that this was made in, which is probably a few years ago now, I don't remember the exact date of it, but it's probably something along those lines. But anyway, this is the sort of first camera that we had in the family, which was designed to go on eBay and just do, take photos for different things and stuff, things of that nature. Considering what it does, considering the things it takes, the photos it takes, the stuff it does, it's not a bad little camera. It's not great either. It's not the greatest, and it does the job with taking photos of things that for stuff and items and things of that nature, stuff to sell. But up until a little while ago, my dad picked up another camera. I think it was in Hong Kong. He gave me this one. Well, he just pretty much passed it on. I hung it up and I used it a few times, but on and off. Then I finally went down and I had some money, and I thought, well, this one looks interesting, 99 bucks. So 99 bucks, what do you get for 99 bucks? It's a 14.1 megapixel camera. Records 1080p video, 720p video, and as a camera it's not too bad. Fucking fantastic photos, pretty much like a point and shoot SLR. Now, initially I had an interest in mind because I used to do a bit of amateur photography back in high school, and it was sort of something that was an interest to me. And I only started sort of, getting back into it and interested in it more because it gets me out a bit more social interaction, because, I can be a bit antisocial. I'm probably going to admit that. But, at the same time, it gets me out into nature and I'm able to see things and take a few photos, snap here and there. Especially stuff like that these days. I ended up with this camera taking up a shitload of photos, wildlife photos even, great freaking photos, by the way. For a $99 camera, I'm very happy. Considering that the retail price of this was 200 bucks, I saved myself 100 bucks. But fuck, this camera took some nice shots, and it, it has a good freaking zoom. As a mate, a fucking fantastic zoom on it. Mainly because, so 21 times optical zoom, right? Anyway, I thought, well, I'm getting back into this stuff, and I really enjoyed using this camera. So I went on eBay. I used one of my original 4 gig memory cards in it, in this one. Now I went on eBay, and I thought, I want a digital SLR, because I used to love mucking around with SLRs, because I used to use an old Pentax SLR, manual adjust everything on it, so you could get the right levels and stuff for your light meter and all that, and stuff of that nature, and make sure that everything worked on your your camera, like that type of SLR camera. Especially those of us. So they were a good learning camera, especially when you were doing photography, and like I did with chemicals and stuff, developed film and everything else. And like I remember mucked around with it heaps in school. It was fun. It was interesting. I probably barely passed the course by the skin of my teeth, but I still enjoyed it. It was still something that I think I could enjoy, and I think that it's good to get out to nature and it's good to see things. Anyway. I went on eBay and I got this. Now this is a Fujitsu HS25EXR. Now, as a digital SLR goes, got all the bells and whistles on it, obviously. Every adjustable setting you can imagine. Every aperture setting, you know, everything you want in certain levels. It's also got some extra added features and stuff. The ISO image, you can also shoot RAW. You can do shitload of stuff on this. It's got the HDMI connector on it, of course. USB. I mean, it's got all your bits and bobs for doing that type of stuff. It's great when you want to actually do low down shots and shots from where you're carrying the camera, because the screen pops out, and the screen actually pops out, and you can, you know, keep an eye on where you're going and keep an eye on things and stuff. Anyway, what else? It's manually adjustable zoom, which I was very happy with. Now, for the fact that it had a manually adjustable zoom, like a really, really good zoom, manually adjustable focus, autofocus as well, it's got all that built in. This is freaking great for macro shots, by the way. This camera, for the fact that I only paid about $235, considering the price I paid for it, and considering that a lot of cameras in this range are probably $800 or more, fucking fantastic. I think, I mean, you know, battery life. I mean, its battery life probably wears a bit thin at times, but I mean, to be truthful, it's fantastic for, you know, just all your good shots, all your different shots. You know, it's amazing. And on top of that, it's got its own personalized setting for greenery and all the different types of, you know, things that you do take photos of. You know, nature and stuff, birds or otherwise. You know, turn it off. You know. I mean, and then you've got the extra fact it's got a viewfinder, and that's why I loved it, because I always loved, I mean, it's always good to see things for a viewfinder, because it's good to have that extra feature of having a viewfinder on there. And considering that this camera has so many freaking advanced settings on it, kick-ass settings, by the way, and I mean, I haven't even looked through half of them yet, to be truthful, but the fact that it seems to, you know, yeah, it's just, I like the fact that you got the detachable screen as well. So, you know, you can adjust it how you like, especially when you're walking along and doing things. And I took a video with it as well. It does 1080p video. Video looks fantastic on it, by the way. What else? What else you got? Aperture settings. You got. I mean, you've got damn well everything on this. Everything is adjustable. You know. Wide angles, you name it, it's all there, it's all there, it's all the way it should be, you know. And I mean, it's a manual, I just like manual zoom, you know. It feels more like a photography camera if you've got that manual zoom, you know what I mean? Because you can sort of, you know, adjust it to your own liking, and it feels more like a SLR. Considering the price that I paid, considering how it feels, I mean, the actual camera itself, pretty gnarly, to be truthful. And considering that, I think Fujitsu's done a pretty good job with it as a camera, generally speaking. So I'm finding it pretty enjoyable to use. That's getting me back into photography, which initially this was the one that sort of started the big fever of me taking so many fucking photos. It was like, I end up fucking, you know, look like I'm spamming fucking Facebook or something. But considering that I went from that to that, and like, I mean, the comparable difference between the two. Yes, this is a lower megapixel than this one. This is actually 16 megapixels, higher megapixels, so it's much more substantial when you're taking photos. 16 megapixel, 1080p video. This only does 720p, and I mean, you know, I've got my own tripod as well, which I had for a while, which I sort of started mucking around with anyway. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing this on my webcam at the moment, but I mean, my webcam does 1080p anyway. But I figured it was easier to show people from this distance too. I can also do it with my Toshiba, which I'm thinking of getting another video a camcorder, but I'm not sure whether I'll just do it with this. It might be just easier for me to do it with this, to be truthful. But I don't know. I'll see how I feel, and I'll see how it whether I'll go with something that'll sit next to me or whatever in that range. But I mean, I do have my Toshiba beside me, which is not a bad camcorder. It does 1080p, does your videos and your pictures. I think it's only like, it's 12 megapixels or something. But considering I came from this, then went to this, you know, and to that, these cameras themselves, they sit beautifully, and I don't know, especially Nikons. Nikons are a great camera, especially for more professional photographers or people who like to muck around with photography. They're a great camera, and they take great freaking photos. And the and the Fujitsu, nice as well, very, very nice. All the photos that takes. I don't know. I mean, I got an Olympus. My dad's got a Casio at the moment, which I don't mind the Casio, but the Casio seems a little drawn back. But I don't know. Truthfully, I mean, it's just the fact that, you know, I mean, you think about it logically. If you're going to pick cameras, I mean, if you're going to pick a camera that just basically you want to take around and just do shots, you know, family shots and stuff, that type of camera is pretty good. This type of camera does very good shots. It's probably also, it's also very good for, like, you know, probably stock photos on eBay and things like that. You can take photos of stuff and close in, you know, zoom in basically. This lens actually extends out as automatic zoom, which is yeah. But no, that's pretty good. I mean, to be honest and truthful, it's nice. It's a nice camera, well designed, takes good photos, and for $99 I couldn't go wrong at the time. But I think it's, I wanted to get a little more professional with things and a little more substantial, because I mean, I'm like, I can go out and record a lot more with this, and this picks up way more stuff. Panoramic view on that, by the way. Also settings and everything else. I mean, there's a shitload of things I haven't even fiddled with on this yet to actually get what I want out of something, you know, especially artistic stuff. Since I used to do a bit of artistic photography as well, you know. But, yeah, it's amazing. And to be honest, it's getting me back into something that I'm finding interesting. I'm finding it interesting to actually do something like that, to actually try out photography and be a little more involved in it, you know? It seems like I'm actually doing something that's being, you know, that's giving me time to think. Like, I can walk around and I can snap shots with this and have the time to think and place my mind out and have a clearer head, you know? And I think that's what I like about this camera, especially taking shots and going down to the shops and things like that. Well, not even going down to the shops, you know, just walking around the local neighbourhood and local areas and just taking shots, because it can make you think so much about different things, you know, just let your mind be in the right wandering state, you know, and give your mind the right perspective to a certain extent, so, you know. It also makes you a little bit, maybe a little bit calmer too, but I mean, it depends on the person, really. But, look, I'm going to leave it there anyway, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed my little mini review. Of course, the Nikon, the two model numbers, anyway. The model number on this one is the Coolpix L310, Nikon Coolpix L310, which is not a bad little camera, considering. So if you're interested in those, have a squiz on the web for those. You'll probably get a good price on those too. This is the HS, this is the Fujitsu FinePix HS 25XX, no, EXR. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, was it FinePix? Yeah, FinePix HS 25 EXR. So, I mean, if you're interested in a professional grade photography camera, you know, that's cheap, that, as well as looking aesthetically good, takes good fucking photos, go with that, yeah, I would definitely say so. There's a cheaper one here. It's a cheaper one, yeah. But I mean, like, I've had this camera a long time, so I mean, to be honest, this hasn't got much of a zoom. I was at like three times optical zoom. That's about it on that one. But yeah, look, thank you very much, YouTube. I just thought I'd show you and say that, to be honest, if you're going to buy, oh yes, shop on eBay if you're looking for good quality cameras and things like that. especially if you're looking for good cameras. There is a shitload of them on eBay, and they're always reasonably priced. There's a lot of online shopping, but I mean, okay, at the same time, I think Australia Post is going to increase some postage costs, but then, I mean, yeah, that's going to happen anyway, but, you know. In any case, I bought this one locally, but I don't know whether Big W still has these for the same price, but they were $99 at Big W when I last checked. And they also come with a strap as well, which is cool. Which I found good because I could register it around my neck and, like, you know, take a shitload of photos while I was there anyway. Alright, I think I'll leave it there, YouTube, for the moment. Thank you very much. I did a review on a few products lately. Also did a recent gameplay video with me and my girlfriend. What else have I been doing? Just a combination of things. I've been running my business stuff and doing things of that nature, and just, you know, chilling and trying to save up some money because I want to go to a trip. I want to go on a trip to Canada, and just trying to save my money a little more. Having a few drinks here and there, on and off. Not too many though. What else? Just a combination of different things. I've been feeling pretty happy and, you know, pretty reasonable with most things these days. So, yep. As long as I can be happy, as long as I can feel good, that's the main thing. And as long as my videos keep churning out. But I mean, I have to do some more gameplay videos. I recently got Colony Marines, which I have to actually do some footage of it. I have to get through the first part of it, to be honest, because it was the first part anyway. But I'm going to do a general gameplay run-through of Colony Marines, and you can have a look at it anyway, see what you think of the game. I mean, some people, I know some reviewers are calling it a bit annoying with some of the storyline stuff, but I mean, to be honest, the game's not that bad to play. It's fucking not... It's not easy, though, because, I just kept on getting ass pummeled and raped by fucking aliens from every direction on one of the fucking missions when I was first on it, and I'm like, fuck. Every 5 seconds, it's like, damn your eyes, man! But yeah, no, it was okay. No, I've just been feeling good. Which, I could complain, but I don't think there's any reason for me to complain at the moment, because, well, the only thing I can sort of complain about is the fact that they haven't got the NBN up and running. I mean, that's about the only dipshit thing that the government, and I guess in a combination with the telecommunications, you know, Telstra and everything else, a lot of that stuff's just sort of gone the way of the dodo. I've still got to sort through some EA stuff, which I have to call them up and actually get them to fix it up, but I've already got the case number referable anyway. But, I don't know, it is annoying sometimes when you have to get people to fix things. And it's no fault of your own that it's happened, it's simply the fact that it happened. I mean, it's a glitch in the system or something glitched. So basically it has to be fixed and you have to call them up to get it fucking fixed. I mean, everybody's entitled to mistakes. I mean, we all make mistakes. But I mean, there's legitimately times where you've had something and it's like, well, what the fuck, man? Seriously. I know, anyway, look. As I said, these cameras themselves, these two, I'll say goodbye on my part, and smart buy, to be truthful, and work very well, by the way. Also had to replace my Xbox power supply a while back, because it wasn't under warranty, so I had to fucking pay for it. It was only $50, so I'm not majorly miffed. Yeah, but, look, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty happy. If something sends me off on a rant at some point, yeah, sure, I'm going to get on a rant, but I don't see any point to ranting at the moment. I'm doing my own thing, I'm doing my own business stuff, I'm doing my own reviews, I'm doing my own videos, and I'm feeling good about that, but at the same time, I'm probably going to come on it with somebody else's, well, if anybody's interested, I might even do that, but I'll see. But, like, I mean, I enjoy my computers. I'm enthusiastic. I'm a techie by nature, so I love a lot of the stuff I do, especially with computers. I've been loving photography lately. Lots and lots of photography. I've been taking a shitload of photos with this. Even a video too, on and off. And wow, it's just yeah, I've been way more happy with things, and seen things for the better, I guess, in context. So as long as I can see things for the better, as long as I can be, you know, happy in myself, that's how it works for me anyway. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this little review that I had on these two wonderful cameras, and if you're interested in the model numbers, one is the L310 Coolpix Nikon camera, which cost me $99. Try and get that for that price if you can. Have a look around, it's probably online too. And of course the HS25 EXR Fujitsu Finepix, which, to be honest, the camera looks fantastic, and it looks wonderful photos and video. This one, I think I tried video on this. The video's okay, but I mean, to be honest, this is more of a camera that you're more likely to shoot photos with. You're probably more likely to take video with that, and more likely to shoot photos with this type of camera, because it's only 720p, to be honest, and I'd rather have something that's 1080p. I mainly bought this for the photo taking ability at the time. And, yeah. Alright, thank you very much. Very, 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 very much, YouTube. Do stay tuned. There'll be more up and coming gameplay videos. I'll probably do. Let me just have a quick squeeze and I'll see exactly what gameplay videos I'm going to be going with. What did I pick up recently in games? I will probably do some more ones with my girlfriend, where we're just making stupid commentaries and shit. You know, just stupid comments and stuff, and just doing a bit of commentary to the games. Because she's always fun to do that with. Left 4 Dead, LA Noire, Jurassic Park. I don't know, like... So I haven't done much on Prototype 2, because I sort of started playing it and then I haven't really got into it. But I might actually do some, you know, gameplay footage of Prototype 2 maybe, and just show people that. And Postal 3, which there is not a lot of footage on YouTube of Postal 3. And I know, I mean, there's some rare games on my list that probably need to have some kudos towards the fact that they were made. And there's a lot of games getting made these days, a lot of games coming out, which is good. It shows that the games market is thriving, you know, completely, and that's not a bad thing. In my mind, it's not a bad thing anyway, because there is nothing wrong with the, well, I mean, to be truthful, there's nothing wrong with the games market thriving, because, you know, it drives PC sales, it drives consumer sales, it just, you know, drives everything in general, and, you know, just makes the money go around, makes things go around for people. So yeah. What else? I've been looking at BioShock Infinity, which it's been on Steam, and looks interesting. I don't know what it is. One of my friends actually has it. She has it, or she got it free with her graphics card, if I remember correctly. That her hubby bought her, and yeah. Revelations. The hell is that? Oh, sorry, I'm just having a look at a game that I didn't realise was there. Pre-purchase rewards. Okay, so... Oh yeah, Chris' disappearance. Okay, so this is... Ooh, there's a new Resident Evil. Well, there's a couple of Resident Evil games, actually. Resident Evil Revolutions and Resident Evil 6, which... That's come down in price. And it's actually, it's $49. Oh no, 39. Never mind, it's actually 39. But it should be interesting anyway. Okay, there's a few anyway. Metro Last Light, which I know there's a shitload of games being released, and they're reasonably priced these days, which is good. The pricing is coming along with everything, and is going exactly the right way. So it's making me quite happy. So Telltale Poker Night. Yeah, some of these interesting games, nice. Anyway, some of these games are looking interesting and they're looking good too. But yeah, no. I'm really happy with a lot of these games that come. I mean, you got the games coming out by the big game studios, and then you got the smaller games, which are coming out as well by the smaller game studios, and the the more independent ones, which is because they can choose what they want and how they want to do. They can be a bit more picky about the designs of games and things of that nature. So that's pretty freaking cool. But anyway, I'll probably do some more gameplay. I'll do some gameplay of Prototype 2 and Postal 3, I think. It'll be the two. Actually, to be truthful, there's a game that I'm looking at towards, which would be Battlefield 3, I think it was. Because I actually have a copy of it. And I have not played any of it. I've not shown anybody any footage of it in the high resolution. So, what I'm thinking... Actually, I don't think I even did any gameplay of Battlefield 3 yet. And to be honest, I probably should. It's not out of my any fault in particular, but I haven't got around to it. Been a bit lazy lately. Well, just in respect to, like, certain gameplay videos and just getting to them. Oh, not just that. I've also been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend. She takes up a lot of my time because she is very important to me, and I think family or even your girlfriend they should mean a lot to you, and you shouldn't always put things off. You shouldn't always focus on work in a given situation. There's nothing wrong with focusing on family either. Battlefield 3 limited edition. So anyway, I have to do some game. I just simply have definitely Battlefield 3 is definitely something I'm going to do. Prototype 2 and Postal 3. That'd be my selection of games that we would do. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say that I'm going to keep on being a snap happy chappy and taking more photos and my local area and stuff like that, and just being a snap happy chappy because I'm loving taking photos. I'm like I'm camera-matic lately. Freaking amazing, but yeah. Alright, anyway, thank you very much, YouTube. Please stay tuned for more videos up and coming. I got some more reviews / combination of whatever the fuck I pull out of my butt anyway. But basically whatever the fuck I can find, pretty much. Whatever freaking games I really sort of get involved with, to be truthful. I need to do some more though. Aliens Colony Marines, so I'm definitely going to do that too. That's another one. Alright, okay, catch you. Thank you very much. Stay tuned, as I say, stay tuned to the channel. There's going to be plenty more coming up anyway in any case. I'll probably do some more stuff with my girlfriend as well. Alright, thank you very much. Catch ya.